We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. Figure with a bat in his hands always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Standing in now, Cal Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Peralta, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees, and it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jimmy Nelson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Kim. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. The 0-1 pitch. Towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Still no. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Second ball that misses, it's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Dean has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That is good.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
0-1 the count. Fouled away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Aguilar, the runner at first with 2 gone, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Diaz. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And he takes ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He's got it, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Shaw gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next for Milwaukee, Jimmy Nelson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hit on the ground to short. Riddle has it. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
To the plate now, Jose Arena. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out and a runner on 2nd base. toward second. Moustakas has it, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Dean. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Luke over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man. Digging in for his second at bat, Cal Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good. I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 33 on the year, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
The left fielder, number 8.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batter.
Striding in, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kim.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alfaro carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. Into right field, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman,
as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have feeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he got him. Digging in, JT Riddle. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And in to hit next, the pitcher, Jose Urena. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. On to third, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The right fielder.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit to third. Reined in. A throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now that could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 4. Standing in, Lewis Brinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So striding forward now, Austin Dean hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, number 25.
In now, Kim. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Braun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go and have those runners be in motion. Look.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Caleb Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch, Travis Shaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Shot toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The pitcher, number 15.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. 4-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Weakly hit towards first. He's got it. And he's safe. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Teheran Guerrero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A play at the plate, and he will beat the throw, safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Cal Peralta is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So Diaz will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And the pitch. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Up next from Miami, J.T. Riddle. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there for strike 1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Grandal over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 63 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 63.
Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right, and the inning is over. Marlins get one back. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And that's a home run into the top tank. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage. Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And this will be fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the air out to left. Dean is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And now a pitch on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. This is line to left. Dean is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Again, another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
First tack on, courtesy of this solo home. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Austin Dean. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Kim. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1.
At the ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The batter.
To the plate now, Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. High in the air out to center field. Brinson's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. 0-1 the count. To third. 1 there. Relay to Dietrich, and they turn the double play. That's how the inning comes to a close. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Comes set with the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Thomas will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, JT Riddle. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. Slow roller left side. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Andy Wilkins will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Cal Peralta. Jonhervis Solarte is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. 1-0 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Full count. 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4. Mark Lopez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Mark Lopez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Diaz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound. Bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Barreto, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Thomas is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Coming to the plate now, Austin Dean, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Kim would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout.